Hello, everybody.
Oh, should we drive? Wanna try the other side of the lot or something? Or?
No, it's the shady spot.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys. Let us know if this is.
Yeah, if we're breaking up or something.
Yeah.
We'll drive and eat.
Yeah. Okay. So.
This was not part of the. Sorry.
Today has been a day already.
Yeah. This was not the plan.
Mom originally had a more fun-packed mukbang planned. So she got this pamphlet in the mail that was like free arcade games.
Yeah, air hockey.
And
There's like a lot of vintage games too.
yeah, a bunch of free games and pizza at this pizza shop. And there's like a lot of arcades around that are like pretty expensive.
Yeah.
For no reason.
And I was actually kind of psyching myself up. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't played Pac-Man since I was a kid.
Yeah, and so we're gonna go and play some video games and get some pizza and bang. And then we put in the GPS, like the location of the pizza place. And we pull up and we're like, wait a minute. What is this thing
Before.
We're like, why is there so many pizza places in this plaza? Because we've been to this plaza for pizza at a different place before. And then we realized the old place had tried to rebrand or whatever. Because the place was called like Game Over.
Yeah.
And the sign when you drive by, like the sign that lists everything in the plaza, said Game Over. But we see this one place that says Pizza World. And we're like, that's weird. We thought we were looking for Game Over, but this looks like a game and pizza place.
I mean, it had a sandwich board out front that had, it said arcade games and all this stuff. But now they have the windows all like blacked out.
Yeah, and so we pull up and everywhere it says that it's like called Game Over, and we pull up and it says Pizza World on the place, and we're like, is this Game Over? Is it like? And then we realized where that pizza shop is used to be called like Tom's Pizza World.
We had been there before.
And so now they just changed it to Pizza World.
And the pizza wasn't anything great.
Yeah,
it was exactly the same inside, except they added video games in that are free.
Yeah, and it was literally, and it's a tiny shop. Yeah, tiny.
I was expecting like all these retro games.
Like a Dave and Buster's like type vibe.
Yeah, and it looked like they'd just gone like to Walmart and ordered like one of those air hockey games. It wasn't like the old-fashioned, really cool air hockey. But so we were kind of psyched up for a really fun stream, playing some of the old games, and then we went in, and then they had music playing on top of it. Which, even if they had music playing, it should have been retro music because that's what they're trying to give this retro theme.
But yeah, so we thought we were going to Game Over, a new pizza place with games. And we pulled up and it was Pizza World, formerly Tom's Pizza World, that we had been that doesn't have great pizza.
There wasn't any sign that said former.
No.
But we knew that.
But like when it was formerly Tom's Pizza World, and now it's just Pizza World.
And it's funny because in March, we actually did a mukbang on Megan's channel with their pizza.
Yeah.
When it was Tom's.
I'm gonna see if I can find like the logo.
It would have been the end of March.
For what, Google?
Oh, no.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this sham. Wow, they changed the sign even less than I thought.
That silver in the back and the world part. Oh, they just changed the logo in the middle.
Yeah, so you see before it was Pizza World, and in the middle, it's hard to see on the phone, but it says Tom's on this little, on the phone.
I didn't know if the glare
there's
was...
just a glare. So yeah, we had been to Tom's Pizza World,
Mm-hmm.
And then we get all these ads. Can I see the flyer? It might have like the same logo on the flyer. Similar. But so they basically, it's Game Over Pizza, but when you pull up it says Pizza World still.
Yeah.
And they just put like a Pac-Man
In the
where
middle,
Tom's used to be.
A Pizza Man, Pac-Man, like.
Yeah. And so there's pictures.
So I don't know if maybe they have a lease that they couldn't get out of or something, so they're trying to rebrand it instead of moving locations or something. I don't know. The
And
pizza's
so-
nothing to write home about.
This is what it looked like before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hard to see, but it was a very small pizza shop.
Yeah.
And now they took out like 3/4 of the tables and just put in like an air hockey table and like 3 or 4 like Pac-Man machines.
Yeah, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 little high top tables in there now.
Yeah, and it was like, we walked in and it was like, yeah, this is the same place.
But the write-up, oh my God, it's game over. Order online, and they went to the extent to register a new .com for their pizza place, and it says pinball. It has a picture of a pinball machine, great food, air hockey, award-winning pizza. They deliver. For some reason, I didn't pick up on that address, that it was the same, but
I wouldn't have either.
best pizza in town, all ages welcome. Burgers, calzone, cheesesteak, salads, ice cold beer. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And it's like,
And then we walked in and it was one air hockey table
yeah.
and one of each of like 3 different like pinball machines. So we went to Burger King next door. That's
Because
fine.
the pizza wasn't that great. You know.
When we first pulled up, I was like, "Ma, this is the same place."
I'm
I
like,
was like, "The pizza isn't even worth," because
No.
it was like all games included, 2 slices of pizza and a soda or something for $6.
Yeah.
And so originally we were like, "Cool, like we'll go get some pizza, some soda, and do a mukbang and play some games."
I thought that'd be fun. Different.
And then we pulled up and I was like, "Ma, like this pizza isn't even worth like the $6 for 2 slices," because we had gotten before bucks.
For 2 pizzas, remember? It
Or
was like buy
something.
one, get one free or something.
Yeah. So, Tom's Pizza World, you didn't get us.
No. And it's funny, there was nobody behind the counter. They were sitting at the table when we came in, like they were customers.
Those were customers.
Oh. Customers.
The magnificent Mego and the beloved Bonnie. What's up, random guy, dude?
Mm-mm-mm.
Did you catch any of that story time that we just... I don't know. We're doing Burger King because
By default.
we had plans to go to this cool pizza place. And ended up being a recycled pizza place.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the beginning of this after and you'll see.
But
That's okay. So I said, well, I'm still hungry.
I caught 0% of that story you just told.
Gives you something to go back and play back now. After.
If you feel like listening to it afterwards, it's not the craziest story in the world.
No. It's just a bait and switch.
We got baited and switched.
Yeah, but the laugh was on them because we didn't stay. Didn't get our money.
We walked in and walked right out. And then we went to Burger King next door, and it was so weird. There was like 3 cars. Like, I could barely pull up to the window to grab the food.
She was like grabbing it like that.
Because there was a bunch of cars like backed up, and I was like, "Are they waiting for something?" She's like, "Yeah, well, one of them wanted a taco, so we gotta make the taco."
They have excuses at all the fast food restaurants
then-
down here, I'm telling you.
And then that one, they wanted their burger well done, so we got cookie well done.
But since when aren't the burgers cooked well done at Burger King? I'm just saying. Last time I checked, I've never seen it like pink in the middle.
But I'm not super starving right now anyway, because I fucked myself up last night.
Mm-hmm.
I got chia seed wasted.
I actually forgot. I gotta get my coconut milk.
I like black chia seeds, and then KFC guys popped out of nowhere. But yeah, so last night, well, yesterday or 2 days ago, I was like, I need my almond milk to make my chia seed pudding.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
It is very good.
And so last night, the chia seed pudding was ready. I made like 3 cups of it, I want to say.
It is good.
So I gave Mom like 1/3 of a cup, a little dessert, whatever.
Yeah, but she tried to make mine fancy. She's crumbled like some cereal on top of it or something. And she's like, how is it? I said, well, I'm trying to eat around the cereal you crumbled on top. She said, oh, I'll eat that. I said, no, I just like mine plain.
It was good, okay.
It was, but I liked it plain. It was really good plain.
So, anyways, I ate the remainder of the chia seed pudding, which is like 2.5 cups.
Big cups.
Open wide, here comes the plane.
I bet it was more than 2.5 cups, so it was a
It
healthy
was
big.
a lot. It was probably more than 2.5 cups.
It was like 4 cups.
I ate too much chia seed pudding. And now everything's kind of just at a standstill on my insides.
Yeah. But
Because it's all fiber.
it'll get productive at some point, though.
So I'm not super starving for today's mukbang.
But she also had a little snacky poo, too.
I had like 3 bites of rice before we left the house.
And she's like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, oh,
Well, yeah, I had like a few bites of rice. You let me walk right by you with my snack.
I did.
Doesn't say anything. And I made a smoothie because I was trying to do like a little snack and a smoothie to help my gut. And then she comes in literally like 10 minutes later and is like, so when do you want to go do the pizza? And I was like, oh no, I just had a
I
snack.
thought it was going to be like this really cool place.
Your
And so-
insides aren't really putting up with food.
I thought that, you know, free video games and stuff, right? Then kids would want to hang around there. So I figured we better go while the kids are in school. That's why I wanted to go. But I have a feeling kids aren't going there to hang out, to play a couple old retro games.
No, and it's on the highway. So no kids are like walking here. What's up, Richard?
I know. If we were going to do a retro video game thing, we'd have to go back to that swap shop.
No, that's not retro at all.
They had a lot of old ones, too.
No, they did not.
They did?
They were old as in worn and torn and
Broken.
used. Yeah. They were not old style games though.
Well,
I don't
know that the ones they had were old style either. Were they? I didn't look that
I
close.
don't know how old air hockey is, but
Oh, that was around when I was a kid, but like when I think of like old style video games, I think of like Pac-Man and stuff, you know.
it was.
They did have Pac-Man?
Yeah.
No.
I guess Mom doesn't look around very much.
And then pinball games, the real pinball games, those are
I mean, we didn't stay to like look because we walked in and saw that it was the exact same pizza place we had been to with not great pizza. And we're like, okay, an air hockey table and 3 random games and like 2 chairs. Okay,
What are we gonna do with that?
let's go to Burger King.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay. BK's our fallback. But it was next to the Burger King that's not our favorite Burger King.
I know, that's when you're like, you want to go to Burger King? I'm like, well, we're next to the shitty one, but like that chicken is kind of burnt.
Yeah. We probably should have gone to Arby's. It's Meg's new favorite. Arby's. Call it our Arby's. I'm upset. So I don't know what's going on down here. Last night, poor little Tatum was barking at the door. And I'm like, because she's not really a barker, except for you guys who are barking when we're live, at home. But usually she doesn't bark. So she's barking at the door, and I'm like, there's nobody out in the hallway. So I open up the door and take her out in the hallway with me. And I'm like, look around. Do you see anybody out here? Nobody's in the hall. And so she's kind of looking at me. We go back in and close the door, and she's staring at me. So I looked, and there was a tiny baby lizard right there on the doorway again, on the inside. So I think that's what she was barking at, the little lizard.
There's been like 4 lizards in the house in the past like month.
Yeah.
And they're all tiny.
Baby, little tiny things. But yeah, and we had never seen any before that in the house. I mean,
I
outside
know,
we see a gazillion.
up until like a few weeks ago, we had not seen any lizards in the house.
Ever.
And now...
We've seen them other places we live, but just not here. And they're all like teeny tiny baby ones.
They're on my TikTok, if anyone's curious.
I don't have a TikTok account, but...
Yeah, because if you did, I would be making all the videos for it.
See?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have Geico? Yeah.
Actually, I've had Geico in the past.
Here's 15% off car insurance.
But I don't have Geico now. I usually price it around like every 6 months.
It was a joke, Mom.
I know. I know.
Just like, well, Geico isn't really not.
They do make some cute commercials.
Yeah, everyone told me that I was like a walking Geico ad when I got my lizard tattoo.
I don't know if you guys have seen the new, well, it's not new. I guess it's been around for at least a month. Geico commercial where the woman comes home and the kids are like sitting on the couch playing video games and eating. And this guy comes in with the Geico salesman or, customer service guy. And he says, oh, I want you to meet so-and-so. And they're like, you're bringing home some strange man. And he's like, well, we'll have a good relationship. And it's really kind of funny. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch TV.
Yeah, it's like just excuse me. It's a hiccup. Ooh, another one.
But I don't know that this is actually a lizard that exists.
It does. It exists on your shoulder.
Because I see the paint roller still in the car. That's a dumpster diving hook.
I know. Yeah, we do that on the side. We paint.
Yeah. But no, this lizard in high school when I was seeing who was like I liked her art. I thought she was a really good artist, drawing, whatever. And so one day I was like, hey, Seattle, I want a lizard tattoo. And she was like, oh, yeah? And I was like, yeah, I want you to draw it. And she was like, oh, yeah? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so she drew one. She, Googled a couple of different just, random cute lizards that I told her, were generally... And she drew... Yeah, she drew one that looks like... It was a little more cartoony and stuff. And so then I brought that to my tattoo artist, who turned it into this guy. So I don't know that it's actually a real lizard that exists, because it's got gecko feet, but there's you can only see 3 on there. Oh, I just realized that. One's hiding under his shoulder.
And just saying, if she ever fell asleep long enough and I was rich, I'd probably have it removed.
I don't think falling asleep long enough is what it would take.
I bet you they're painful, though, to have taken off.
It hurts just as much as the tattoo.
I've never had a tattoo, so... Did they hurt a lot?
Oh, miss, I brag about my surgical dot tattoos, and then...
No, but, I mean, I've never
This one didn't hurt. This one actually didn't hurt at all. How old were you when you got the tattoo? 19. I think I got this one on my 19th birthday. I think. Or my 18th. One of the two. I can't remember. Because the one on my leg and the one on my shoulder were both birthday tattoos, one after the other. But I can't remember if my leg was my 18th birthday I think my leg was my 18th and that was my 19th.
I was gonna say, I think.
I don't know.
And then you know what?
I
For
could
her
probably go
20th
back.
birthday, we went to Disney. We just went and saw the cartoons, the tattoos. Yeah. Actually, on her 20th birthday, she got tattoos too. Didn't you get the henna tattoos in Disney?
No.
Isn't that where you got them? All those henna ones on your hand or something?
Oh yeah, I did get a henna tattoo. Yeah. That was my first professional henna tattoo. Oh no, that's a lie.
That was on her 20th birthday. That was her 20th birthday tattoo.
Tattooed before. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? I don't know.
Of course, we made sure we parked in the shade this time, and now, of course, it's a little bit cloudy. But we're not complaining because sometimes we park in the sun. I don't know if you've ever been on, but sometimes the phone will get quirky. It'll start heating up, and
It's so quirky.
it happens.
Okay, well, I think that's enough for my chia-filled self today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A girl I used to see had a tiny heart above her bum that she got on her 18th. It was a questionable tattoo. Like a tramp stamp. That's one of the things that I'm not a fan of, even though I like technically kind of have one, is heart tattoos, but like by themselves. Like I know a lot of girls who like put like just a heart by itself on their finger, and like I know a few girls who will just have like a plain heart by themselves, like in the middle of their chest.
Is this supposed to be a necklace?
I'm like if you want a tattoo, like make it into something. Like don't make it look like a Sharpie heart that anyone could draw on you. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Tramp stamp. That's so funny. Well, that is today's informative.
That's right. Now you know what Megan was doing on her on those 3 birthdays.
Now you know what the deal with Tom's Pizza World is.
That's right. Don't you get suckered in.
Now you know the deal with how much chia seeds to eat.
Not that much.
This is literally a Sharpie heart about an inch wide. Those are my least favorite. Like, just like a... It's like, ooh, you love art, don't you? You are... Okay, I'm gonna stop roasting.
I'm trying to remember what actress it is. Who was that? She was in Dr. Quinn. What was her name? She's like ageless too. In fact, she does a makeup one. I'm trying to think of her name. But she came out with a jewelry line. I think it's K Jewelers that does the open heart jewelry. I don't know if you've seen it. And it's like a heart like this.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. It's different.
That is very different from a heart tattoo.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen anybody do that as a tattoo. I get the open heart that she has.
Yeah, because it wouldn't look the same on your skin.
Better not get that then.
It would just... I don't think it would be reciprocated the same way.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, is it an S? You
Right.
know? Like...
Yeah.
And when you get older, it would look less and less like something identifiable.
If you move the wrong way.
But, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to this random
rant.
mukbang. Mom just is randomly like, all right, we're going on live. And I'm like, oh, okay. I had no idea. I got nothing prepared. So.
Well, I told you we were going to be doing the pizza thing, but.
That doesn't mean I'm prepared.
I gotta start preparing the girl.
It's like, these are like my stand-up acts. What's the deal with moms? You know?
On my seatbelt, Meg's driving.
All like some crazy drivers
I know.
over Florida drivers. I got nothing prepared, like it's an Oscar speech. So it's a pleasure to see you guys, random or not. Yeah, some days we come on and we're like, yeah! We got a topic! There's a new show! Or something, like, something random to talk about today. I got nothing, so you guys get to hear about the people world.
Yeah. Well, we thought that was going to be the entertainment. It was going to be, all the video games, and Megan would probably kick my butt
Well,
out.
I think it was Richard that suggested that I do a gaming video.
And there it
Oh,
goes.
it looks like they just dropped a scratch ticket.
They did? That's probably a losing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played Fortnite, so next time we go visit my brothers,
Oh.
I might, because my
Ryan
brother
plays
Ryan
that, right?
really likes Fortnite, so I might make him
Do a video.
show me how to set it up
Oh.
and stuff. If there's a way to, like, I don't know.
Can you play like anonymously? You don't have to sign in as someone, or just make up a...
Do I look like I know?
Because I think that's only online, though. I don't know that people play that often, that game. Right?
Do I look like I know?
She's not a gamer. Neither am I.
So it was on Twitter. Also, check your Facebook requests. I never go on Facebook unless it's just to randomly post a video link. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, we're not big on Facebook.
Sometimes someone brings up Etika and we talk about him for an hour or half hour. So oh my god, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I think that video got a few thumbs down. People didn't like that.
What was it?
The guy that like killed himself or something.
Oh.
So, all right. On that note,
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I know
So
nothing
today's the
about-
last day of September. Next time we see you guys, it'll probably be October. Because we're not coming back on today that I know of.
Okay, well, you can end it if you want. I keep trying to end it, and you're not ending it, so.
Oh. Alright, so we'll see you in October, you guys.